You are currently operating inside an invisible network of artificial intelligence, interacting with it dozens of times a day without even realizing it. It is the engine behind chatbots like ChatGPT that answer your questions in seconds. It is the system organizing the recommended videos competing for your attention on YouTube. It is the calculation determining the match percentage for your next show on Netflix. It is the facial recognition mesh that scans your features to unlock your phone. It is the processing layer interpreting your voice commands when you ask your virtual assistant to set an alarm. And it is the technology interpreting the road through the sensor array of a self-driving car. Today, we are going to move beyond using this technology and start building it. This is your precise 6 to 12-month roadmap to go from an absolute beginner to completing your first AI project. You only need 3 things to start: a computer, a commitment to practice 1 to 2 hours every day, and a blank piece of paper to write this roadmap down right now. Mastering these algorithms requires a structured, step-by-step action plan. Let's build yours. Before we map out the tools, we have to understand the mechanism. Artificial intelligence operates as a 3-part system. Step 1 is the input phase. We feed the machine raw data, like thousands of photos of cats and dogs. Step 2 is processing. The algorithm applies rules to recognize patterns, like the shape of an ear or nose. Finally, step 3 is learning. The system creates a feedback loop, adjusting its rules to make more accurate decisions next time. This foundation is a predictable mathematical loop that anyone can learn to construct. Take out that blank piece of paper and write programming at the very top. This is step 1 of your roadmap. For this step, you must learn Python. This is your non-negotiable starting point. We use Python because it contains an ecosystem of libraries, which are pre-written chunks of code specifically designed for artificial intelligence. You will need to learn 3 specific libraries to process your data: NumPy for handling large number arrays, Pandas for organizing data in tables, and Matplotlib for drawing visual graphs. Next, draw a line down and write mathematics as step 2. You need to focus on 3 specific disciplines: statistics, linear algebra, and probability. Do not get bogged down in theoretical textbooks. You only need applied math, the practical knowledge required to understand how algorithms group and separate data patterns. Python and applied mathematics serve as the translators between human logic and machine processing. Now write machine learning as step 3 on your list. Machine learning is the point where your system begins extracting rules from data on its own, without you having to explicitly program every single step. Master these 4 core algorithms: linear regression, decision tree, random forest, and k-nearest neighbors, which classifies points based on how closely they group together. To practice, use scikit-learn, the industry-standard Python library required to execute these algorithms. Mastering these tools transitions you from writing rigid code to training adaptive systems. For step 4, write down deep learning and NLP. NLP stands for natural language processing, the technology that helps machines understand human speech and text. Deep learning is the advanced neural network-driven iteration of machine learning that powers complex tools like ChatGPT. You will encounter 2 framework titans, TensorFlow and PyTorch. Both are excellent, but you must choose only one to learn to keep your focus sharp. Finally, write down step 5 and draw a circle around it: the capstone project. Theoretical study is useless without a practical build. A capstone project is the only way to avoid getting stuck in a cycle of watching tutorials. I recommend choosing one of these 4 project archetypes: a spam email classifier, a movie recommendation system, a face detection system, or a basic chatbot. Select one project right now and write it at the bottom of your paper. This is your ultimate target. An AI portfolio with 1 completed project is more valuable than a dozen unfinished tutorial certificates. You now hold a complete, sequential 5-step career path: Python, math, machine learning, deep learning, and your capstone. You can start this plan immediately using free starting points like Coursera, Udemy, Google AI courses, and the Microsoft AI Learning Path. Over the next 20 to 30 years, artificial intelligence will fundamentally reorganize global industries, completely transforming healthcare, finance, and education. Strict dedication of 1 to 2 hours a day will make you industry ready in 6 to 12 months. Comment below with the capstone project you selected. Then go download Python and start writing your first lines of code right now. The future economy belongs to the people who build these algorithms.